bar in parallel with the weight placed over the balls of our feet. We feel our kneecaps engaged and pulled up along with our lower abdominals. Our tailbone is melting down to the floor. We're going to conjure out our right foot on 1, flex 2, circle the ankle, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Send it back for a calf stretch for 8 counts. And then back to parallel. Repeat on the left, 1, and flex, circle the ankle, trying to isolate the foot from the leg, not moving the leg around as well. And then back for a calf stretch for 8 counts, and then back to our parallel. And then we take our half point, full point, half point, back down, push the floor away, toe ball, heel back down, push the floor away with the toes, toe ball, heel back down. Same with the left, half, and full, and half, and down, and push toe ball, heel, and push toe ball, heel. Then 3 roll throughs, plie, heels up, straighten the knees, lower straight, 2 more times, keeping those ankles glued together, up and lower, 3rd set, and 2, and 3, and 4, rotate to first, 7, 8, repeat the same thing in first, half full, half down, 2 pushes, same with the left, half full, half down, 2 pushes, 3 roll-ups, and then we'll take our stretches. We'll have 8 counts forward over our right leg, 8 counts, 4 counts to stretch back, and 4 counts to twist. We'll repeat that on the left, 8 counts forward, 4 counts back, 4 counts to twist. We'll finish off bringing our right knee to our right shoulder, circle the ankle around, you can use the bar for balance as well. Same thing with the left, and then we'll finish there. And I'll talk you through it as well, so if you want in one ear, not the other. No worries. But talk to you about 1 and flex, circle the ankle. Here we go. Right foot points out, 1, flex, 2, big circles. Keeping that leg lengthened and long. And sit back for a calf stretch. Tuck the hips up while you send the heel down. Back to parallel with the feet on the left. Point 1, flex 2, giant circles for the ankle. Trying to keep the knee facing the same direction. And back for a calf stretch. Heel lengthened down towards it up. And back to parallel. Starting with the right foot, we are half point, half point, back down, 2 pushes, up, and down, and up. Now left foot, right, heel, half, down, push, up, toe ball, heel, toes, toe ball, heel, 3 rolls, lean in, heels up, stretch, lower straight, 2 more times. Keeping those ankles sit together. Last time. And rotate to that first. Keep those arches lifted underneath your feet. And right foot, half point, full, and half, back, down, 2 pushes. Repeat with the left. Make sure that arch is going over that second toe, not towards the pinky. And up, roll it down. 3 rollers, plie, heels up, stretch, good, 2 more times. Shoulders stacked right on top of those hips. And put your right foot forward in parallel. We'll take 8 counts to stretch forward. And all the way down. Rolling up. Up and out, hips go back. And twist over that right leg. Repeat on the left. All the way down. Rolling up. Up to the back. And twist over that left leg. And bring your right knee up to your right shoulder. Circle that ankle out. Trying to imprint our thigh onto our rib cage. 1 last squeeze and switch other leg. Keeping that standing leg long and lengthened. One last squeeze and relax it down. Nice. All right. Let's take a plie from first. We'll kind of segment out different parts of a plie. We'll have 7 and 8. 2 demis. Follow the arm. 1. Stretch. 2. Arm to first. 3. Open. 4. Let's press up and lower. Tendu. No weight on that toe. Then place it to second. Same thing. 2 demis and stretch and demi and stretch. Rise up and lower. Tendu. Rond de jambe to 4. Same thing for 2 demis. Bump, bump, and demi, bump, bump, press up and lower, tendu, zip it to fifth, 2 demis, bump, bump, dun, 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 press up, not a susu, just to elevate from fifth so we don't move the balls of the feet, then lower the heels, tendu, back to first. Then we have a grand plie in first and second. We have demi 1, grand 2, demi 3, stretch 4, tendu 5, and 6, lower to second, and 8. For grand plie in second, our heels don't leave the floor. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, tendu, back to first. Then we'll have our cambres. We're going to follow our hand, stretch forward, and 2, roll up through the spine, and 4, up and out of the hips to go back, and 6, arm opens to second as we come up. Then we trace the ceiling cambre side, and 2, and 3, and 4, same thing as we go away. The arms are going to pass through first, and then let's just finish there. We won't take a balance there. Yeah? So in first, second, fourth, and fifth, we start with 2 demis, same port de bras each time. Arise, lower, and then the time to the next position. After we do that in all positions, except third, we'll tendu back to first, take a grand plie for 4 counts, tendu to second. 4 counts for a grand plie, 4 counts to tendu back to first. Cambre forward, cambre back, cambre side, cambre away, whoosh, and then we'll finish it. Here we go. Keeping the shoulders stacked right on top of those hips the whole time. And arms float to first, open second, follow the fingers, demi, arm down, demi plie, arm side, rise up, and lower, tendu to second, and demi, stretch, demi, good, releve, lower, tendu to fourth, first. So we'll take it nice and slow first so that we can really articulate through the full foot as we go out and as we close. So let's do 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3. Plie to the side, brush out and close through the foot. Plie to the back, out and first, brush out, plie. Bring the arm to first, we're going to releve and pull, plie. Now we repeat the same thing with an arm. And out and straight. One more. As we plie, the arm opens to the side. Brush out, close, straight. Out, plie, arm passes through first to arabesque. Out and straight and out. Plie, releve, and balance, and balance, and balance. And then we'll plie, and we'll just finish there. Yeah? So these times our foot never leaves the floor. We want to massage the floor with the sole of our ballet shoe on the way out and on the way into. But as we fully point that foot, we want to make sure that there's no weight resting on those toes. I should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath those toes. Brush out, close, straight, and out. Plie. Same thing side, same thing back. Bring your releve. And then repeat the same thing using an arm. Here we go. And 7, strong arm held from the back. Brush out, close, straight. Out, plie, knees open. Brush to the side. Good, straight. Plie to the back. Brush and in and out. Plie, releve. Little test your balance. Plie, starting with an arm. Out, plie, straight. Now plie. Good. Rest up, find your balance. Nice. And plie, finish. Good, really nice. We go to the left side. As we close straight, but especially as we plie, imagine yourself getting taller as we close into that plie. And even as we close straight too, we're getting taller as we close that leg in. So it's lengthening your spine and your sternum up. Here we go. Arms first, carry, side. Brush and tall, out, taller. Nice to the side. And in, through the foot, plie tall, and brush. In, plie, press the floor away. Little test balance. Plie, starting in with an arm. Plie taller, lengthen, and stop. Get taller as you plie to the back. And press up. Find that balance, arms up first. And plie. And finish. Good. Nice. As we take our arms to first, just face the mirror for a second. Make sure that when our arms are in first, actually just put your fingers on that rib bone that sticks out farther than your other ribs. So that is where our fingers should be in line with when our arms are in first. A lot of times we think it should be in line with our chest, and that's way too high. It's going to pull us back, or the audience, all they see is a hidden face. So we want to be above our arms. So a good point is right, that rib bone that juts out is a good place for those arms in first. We're going to do our tendu from fifth. Make sure as we go to the front, the first thing that leads out is our heel. So we don't want to go out with our toe and then fix it later on. We want to use our turnout right away. So we lead with our heel out to the front. And as we close, our toes are going to be the ones to reach back. Yeah. And then as we go to the back, it's the exact opposite. Our toes reach back first. It's a harder one. And then our heel zips it in to close, to the front and to the back. So now let's do a tendu from fifth. 7, 8, and out, and fifth, and heel forward, toes back, heel forward, toes back, 2, quicker, bump, bump. Out, close, back, out, close, front, out, close, back, 2, quicker, bump, bump. Now I'm going to lead that with those toes. Toes and fit, toes rotate, fit, 3, slow, and 2, quicker. On, walk, close front, close back, out, close front, and 2, quicker. Then I'm going to peel that foot up to a coupe front. My heel's going to reach forward as my knee rotates back, so I have that nice shaped foot. And I'm going to toe ball heel back down and finish there. Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing on quad, meaning front side, back side. And then we have that little coupe bounce just on flat to feel that alignment first. Here we go, arm inside the whole time. Oh, here we go. And 7, arms up, heel forward, toes back, heel forward, toes back. 1 more, fit and in, good to the side, brush out, close back, brush out, close front. Out and fit to the back. That tricep lifted, arm held from the back. When we tandu our foot out to the side, we want that toe to be directly in line with the toe of our standing heel, so that we're not forcing any of that turnout. So here, since I don't have 180 perfect turnout, my working foot is a little bit in front of my standing leg. Yeah, so that's where we want our toe to ride, even from fifth. So now let's try it from fifth. Put that leg in front, and then tandu that foot out. Make sure it's on the toe of your standing foot, and close it back. Now this is a hard one. Our foot's got to track a little bit more in front. So from the back, get that heel forward so the toes in line with toe standing foot, and then close it front. Yeah, so then we're using that tandu from the back leg and getting our heel forward right away, rather than leaning out with our thigh and letting the heel go back. Yeah. All right, let's go to the left side. Here we go. Arm side, brush out, close, fit, up and fit, heel forward, toes back, and 2. To align with the standing foot, close back. Good. Brush out, lead with those toes. Toes lead out and fit. Toes lead, fit, and in. Last time side. Out. Brush out, brush in. Brush. Good. And fit. Find that moving front. Feel that heel forward, knee side. Fingers in line with that outer rib. Toe heel back down. And finish. Good, very nice. We're going to do the same exact thing now with dégagés. We're going to do it twice through. The first time we'll do it the exact same arm to the side. Second time we're going to add a port de bras. So let's go over the port de bras. So let's say we did it once on claw with the arm side, we just did with tandus, but now we're doing dégagé, so our foot just leaves the floor just like 2.5 inches, no higher than that. Now with our arms, we'll have 1 and fit, and out, tandu fit, and 3, tandu fit, and 2, quicker, arm open to the side, brush, kind of goes back, and brush, close front, brush, close back, and in, into the back, and fit, out, when we were tandu close, out, tandu fit, and to the side, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. Then let's do it Blvd. Let's face the bar and do a susu. Then we're going to scoop that foot up to a coupe front, and we can check in the mirror to make sure that our heels reaching forward while our knees opening to the side. We'll feel a little balance there. Sous-sus, plie, plie, and we'll just finish there facing the bar. So twice through on plie. Second time, adding in that port de bras. And our toes and dégagés are going exactly where our tendu foot went, but just lifting up a couple inches off the floor. So we're going to that same exact point. Here we go. We use the same music. Arms up and brush, tendu fit. Brush, tendu fit. Now, close fit and in to the side. Brush, close front and brush, close back. Brush, fit. Good to the back. Try some lifted and fit. Brush, tendu fit. To make sure that that tricep is lifted and that our arm is really held tight from that back muscles right here. That scapula, those lats are always whoosh, engaged. Here we go to the other side. And leaning down to that heel. And heel reaches close in. Brush, tendu fit. Brush, tendu fit. Brush, fit. And good. To the side. That we're digging into the floor to point our foot. Let's do some rond de jambes. 7 and 8. We have front, around, back, first and front, all the way around, first and front, around, one more artere, bump, bump, bump. Then we have on there 4 counts. 1 and 2 and 3. Brush through first. Now we're going to test our balance. Here's the hard one. 5 and 6. And 7, tendu, close it back. And then we can take the bar, we'll start on it on. 1 and 2, going through first, 3 and 4, first and 5, and 6 and 7 and 8. On layer 1, energy reaching through the toes, 2 and 3. Get taller as you brush through first, arms off, 5 and 6. This is the really hard one, 7. Close 5th on 8. Then let's do something a little different too. Let's cambre forward and 2 roll up, and 4, to the back, and 6, and 7. We're going to press up to Susu. Same exact thing in Susu. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, to the back, and 6, and 7, and 8. Then let's face the bar again. Let's find our coupe first, and then tracing a line up our leg to passe, and then we'll find a little bounce here. Welcome to find it on flat first or on releve, but then we'll close Susu, plie, and we'll finish there. Yeah, so 4 round jambes à terre, 1 and 2. First, heel leads out, first and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 2 on there, and 2, and 3, arms off. 5, no weight in that standing heel, 7, close fit. Reverse all that on the down, then you cambre forward, cambre back, press up to Susu, cambre forward, cambre back, face the bar, coupe, passe, and then we'll find that balance there. So here, our goal with run jumps is to not have any movement in those hips, to just be isolating that leg around within that hip socket. Here we go, same preparations, arms first on 7, open to the side on 8. Especially, I find the hard one is from the on de don one or the on de or one from side to back. So let's practice the on de or one going around first. So as we go to the front, you can just actually put your hand on your hip so we can make sure that hip's not lifting up. Now we want to imagine there's a string attached to our inner thigh and our heel, and that's reaching us to the side. And now same exact thing, we want to try to keep that heel shown in the mirror for as long as possible. So we don't want to turn in and then reach it back. But we want to try as hard as we can to send energy out to show off that heel. Yeah, so it's taking the longest route possible. Nice. And then close fit. Now here's the hard one from the back. So back to the back. And now that heel and that inner thigh is going to try to shine forward right away. And now same thing, that heel and that inner thigh is going to carve it out to the front. Nice. So what is really tempting is to just lead with the thigh out to the front. But we want to lead with that heel and the inner thigh to slice through to that front. Yeah, nice. And now this passe. So face the bar and make sure you're at a good distance. We kind of want our elbows by our rib cage here, so we're a little closer to the bar than normal so that we're not sticking our hips back. And find that coupe. Feel that knee reaching to the side, and that toe should be in front of that ankle. And now we want to keep that connection with that toe as we slide it up to passe. Our toe is going to connect to the front of the knee, not to the side, right to the front, and our heel's reaching forward. And then I want to make sure our hips are nice and square. So even as we're looking in the mirror to check it out, we want to make sure we don't open up the hips with it. This is all square, and if we check it out, it's just from our neck. And then close it back down. Yeah. So just make sure that toe is connected right in front of that standing. That's real deep for pirouettes. Here we go to the left. So finding that rotation with these bras de jambes. Arms to first, carry side, and front rotate. First and front rotate. Good. All the way to the back, all the way. Good. On land. Front heel reaches around, heel reaches, arms off. Doing that same thing. Good. Close fit from the back. Back heel carves forward and back. And up, back. Heel forward, heel your thigh forward to cross and to the back. Side all the way front. Close fit, come right forward. And up. To the back. Good. Find that Susu. And keep those heels high, reaching forward. Good. Strong ankles, lengthened legs. Face the bar. Make sure you're close enough. Find that coupe. Now trace the leg up for that passe. Good. Just slightly more today. We're going to have same preparation that we have 7 and 8. Fondue. Before I even do anything to this leg, I'm going to reach to a little low attitude. Then both knees straighten together at the same time and out. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Trace the arms up. And 6 and 7, close fit on 8. Then we go from the back. So the reason I want us to go through this little fondue attitude is so that we can practice both knees straightening simultaneously. This leg has farther to go than the standing leg, so we have to anticipate with this one so that both legs can straighten together. So from the back we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 heel goes out and 3 and 4. Now today, I'm going to go Susu, day-turning around. As I day-turn towards the bar, I switch feet in front, and then plie, and then I'm ready to go to the left side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Test your balance. 6, 7, close fit. From the back, and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Press up to Susu. Turn towards the bar as I switch feet. And then plie. And we'll finish there. And as we day today, we want to try our best to keep both balls of the feet as close together the whole time. We don't want to have them become farther apart. So keeping those balls of the feet exactly where they are. Here we go. Fondue front side back. Test your balance. Back side front and day me around. No, we'll just leave the arm side. Except for our balance. Arms go up. Here we go. 7, 8, fondue. Little attitude, stretch, and fondue. Out and stretch. Fondue, stay fondue, attitude, and stretch. Good. Test your balance. Arms lengthened. Back down, close fit from the back. Fondue, stay plie, attitude. Now you straight together. 5. Out, you straight together. And 1, what we want to feel is that before this leg, I'm in my deck with my fondue. Before this leg even moves, this leg's got to move slightly first, and then the knees are able, to straighten at the exact same time. And then we go out to the side, face the bar, and do that tendu to the side that we found at the very beginning with the toes in line with the toes of the standing foot. And now we reach it up to dégagé height, so that heel still forward and that hips rotated down. And now we want to go up to that same point when we do this fondue. So we're here in this fondue. Foot's going to develop out a little bit in front of us, and then it straightens. Because if I go directly side, I'm going to ginch right here, and I want that relaxed down so that my heel's serving forward. Nice. All right, let's do some frappes. Let's just start in our frappe position right away. So we'll start with that front foot flex to the ankle and our arm and Alcicone. We're going to have strike and in, and strike and in, and strike and hold, pique, in, strike, heel back, strike, heel front, strike, hold, pique, to the back. 3 frappes, 2, 3, we hold, pique, on block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 6, pique, 7, close 5th, and then we'll finish there. So that third one's kind of hard because we're used to coming back in, and we gotta hold out for count 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, hold 6, pique, and in. We'll do that on block. Striking the floor with the ball of that foot. Sending energy out to the toes. Here we go. Flex front foot, arm in second. And 3, 1, in, 2, last one we hold, pique, stop, out, flex, strike, hold, pique, to the back, strike, flex, strike, hold, pique, and strike, in, hold, good, close, split, let's do something, and find it, the arms in first. Very strong arm to the side, and flex, and strike, flex, right, hold, you can feel this, foot to the side, strike, flex, right, hold, peek, nice, back, strong arm, tricep lifted, then stop, and find that way. Together in the same combination for us today. So let's do 7 and 8 and a 1, tendu 5th, and a 2, tendu 5th. As you do this develop, you have an option. You can leave the arm here if you want to focus on the legs, or I'll show you can add a little port de bras. So your choice. If we're adding the port de bras, we're going to have 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side, and 2, 3, and 4. Leave the arm, or 5, passe 6, 7, and 8. To the back, and 2, 3, and 4. Leave the arm, or 5, 6, 7, and 8. On quoi, bum, bum. 3 and 4, 5, or leave the arm 6, 7, and 8. So if we're doing the arm in each developé, when we're incubating the arms on bas, we pick it up to passe, and the arm extends wherever the foot extends. To the front, to the side, extends to the back, or it extends back to the side, And for grand mas side, same thing. So we found that where the working foot should be in tendus, we found it for dégagés, we found it for fondus. We're going to that same point, but just a little bit now for ground up model. So that foot's going to be a little bit in front of your standing leg, not directly side. 2 ground up models, really brushing the floor, and then a develop peg. 6, 7, 8. Encore. Here we go. And these ground up models are not a leg lift, but they're a brush. That's how we get the height, by lifting from the back of the leg. And 7, 8. Brush. On your spin. Brush. Developing. Coupe. Passe. Heely down. The spin. 2-step brush. Brush. Developing. Coupe. Passe. Develop. Develop. Brush. And fit. Developing. Coupe. Passe. To the back. Fit. Brush. Really making sure that we have that ankle brace on and our arch is tracking right over that second toe. It's not going towards our pinky toe, but we also don't want it going too far over our big toe as well, just that second toe. Here we go. Standing on our right leg. And press up, down, up. Good. 4 more. Like someone's pushing your heel over that second toe. Nice. Left foot and up, down. Fanning the toes out on the Marley, not clenching them. Repeat on the right and up, down. Left foot and press up. Good. All right. We're done with bar. You can move the bars away. We'll do a couple things in the center, but take a little water break, a breather. I know. It's like if you could just fold them in half.
Yeah.
I get it. Squish you.
I'm actually very early.
You are. down, up, down. And when we're in a down, we're in a coupe back, up, down. So let's have 7 and 8. Coupe down, up, down, coupe down, up, down, tombe, and back, side fit, and pull to the left, up, down, and left, up, down, and tombe, and a pas de bourrée. 3 times, so 1 more, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Bring the arms to first, coupe, passe, and bounce, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So don't do what I did in rolling your arch. I would keep that butt reaching down so you can keep the arch lifted and that balance. To the left, and 1, and 2, and coupe, and down, tombe, sous, back, little open, close front, and hold, and other, bump, 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 tombe, sous, open fit, and hold. Last set, bump, bump, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Arms first, coupe, passe, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah. All right, now let's add a little arm with it. Welcome to just keep them on the hips if that's what you want to do for today, or we'll add a little arm for this balance day. Let's do 7, let's go side to side, 8. And 1, and 2, leg and arm open, 3, and 4, just open the arm, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Take the arms to first, coupe, passe, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we go to the left side. So luckily the arms and the legs are kind of mirroring each other for these balance days. As this leg opens, this arm is going to be open as well. As this leg cuts into coupe, this arm is going to cut in to first. So the arms and the legs are kind of being a mirror for each other. Let's do this right and left. I'll do it with you to the right, and then I'll step aside for the left side. Lucky me. All right, here we go. And back, and sit, tombe, pas de bourrée, left side, back, and sit, back, and sit, tombe, pas de bourrée, right side, arms like near each other, good, tombe, pas de bourrée, arms to first, right and coupe, passe, hold the balance. The back, and not just, I call it little snowman arms, where you're still like 6 into your torso, moving it this way. So that was lovely. Let's do our jumps next. Let's do our 2 slow, and then 4 fast. 1, and 2, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Same thing in second. Each take 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to close this to fifth. Fifth, changement, and 4 faster changements. Tendu out to first, we repeat. Land 1 and slow, 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, open second, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, close fifth. Changement means to change, and change, 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 change. Tendu out, close it back to first. So, that first combination we did right away at bar However, we did push the floor away, toe, ball, heel. That's the exact same thing we're going to be feeling with these sautés. Pushing the floor away, and then landing, resisting the heel down, toe, ball, heel to come down. 2 slow, 4 fast. Arms here for first, here for second, here for the changements, and then our breather is the taji back to first before we repeat. Here we go. And 1, and 2, 4 fast. And open second. Broad back. And 1. Close fit. Change back. Good. Nice. On. Do back to first. Here we go again. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. I think it's gonna stop. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Close fit. And fit. More. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Time to. And close first. Good. Nice. Our music. Okay. You know what today? Let's do one more jump before we finish off. Let's do 4 changements and 1 échappé. So in échappé, we're going to be starting from 5th, finishing that 4th changement. Our legs are going to open out to second, and then we're going to jump and close back to 5th, close back to 5th. Yeah, so that's our échappé, meaning to escape. So 4 changements. We'll start with our right foot in front. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, échappé, close 5th, L, 7, hold 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, échappé, close 5th, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do it 4 times through. Right, left, right, left. 4 changements that we just did. Échappé, close 5th, and 7, 8. When we use the arms for échappé, they don't just open out to the side, but we want to pass through it first, open to second, arms élongé, and they flow back down to one ball. Échappé, and 5th. Here we go. 4 changements and an échappé. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, échappé, hold, and 1, 2, 3, 4, échappé, hold, again, 4, and open, and 5th, good, 1 more time, nice, good, alright, let's cool it down, find your nice wide second. We'll do our little stretch, pull down. Just follow along with me. We'll start off with 2 grand pliés.